turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Hey everybody, Mr. Chris here, and today we're going to play Good Riddance by Green Day. So this song is perfect for beginners and it's just fun to play. It's great for intermediates or advanced players, but well, let's get going. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, let's start talking about the chords we're going to be using. We're going to be using a G, which is your first finger on the second fret of the A string, second finger on the third fret of the fat E string up here. I like to put my 3 finger on the third fret of the B string and my pinky on the third fret of the E string. And that gives you this. Okay, that's your G chord. So the second chord is going to be just like the G, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1 finger and the 2 finger, and we're just going to put them down 1 string. And then, of course, when we start picking, we'll pick from the A string as opposed to the E string. And on the picking side, what I'm doing both for the G chord and for the C9 chord, what I'm doing is I'm hitting the root, the third, which is the first string and the second string, and then I'm hitting the B string, the G string, and then D string, and then G string. So. And then we're going to play a D chord. And the D chord is 1 finger on the second fret of the G string, 2 finger on the second fret of the silver E up here, and 3 finger on the third fret of the B string. And that as well, I'm going to try to drone that B string there. And I noticed that when he plays, it sounds like the accurate picking in the beginning, and then it kind of turns into kind of a strum. So it's like. So I like to call that slopalicious. My students know that I call that slopalicious, when you kind of got a picking thing first. And then you just don't feel like you have to be so accurate about it. Just kind of strum pick it out. But you got that general pattern. So you notice I hit the E string on that because I'm playing the full chord. Pretty much any string you hit, going to work. So I wouldn't worry too much about being super accurate, especially in the beginning for the beginning players. You know, the advanced players, the intermediate players, go for it, man. Get all the nuances, listen to the recording, try to be exact. That's fine. But for the beginning players, just try to have fun. Just try to play it and have fun. So the first part, as we just discussed, did the G to the C9 to the D. That's for the first 2 lines. Then the next 2 lines, he starts off on an E minor. Your E minor, we're going to play with the 2 finger on the second fret of the A string and the 3 finger on the second fret of the D string. Then to the D. Then to the C, we're going to do a regular C this time. So the regular C, for those of you just starting off, it's the 1 finger on the first fret of the B string, the 2 finger on the second fret of the D string, and the 3 finger on the third fret of the A string. And then, of course, back to the G. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. page, what he does is he goes back to the E minor, to the G, E minor to the G, does that 3 times, E minor 2 times, then to the E minor to the D, and then resolve into the beginning part. So that one sounds like something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. And then into the next verse and rinse, repeat, so on and so forth. And ladies and gentlemen, that's Good Riddance by Green Day. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned from it. I hope you have fun playing the song. It's a great song. Yeah. And of course, you guys, like and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build this channel. And it really helps when you punch that like button, but more importantly, subscribe. So we can get more of this guitar work done. I hope you guys had a great time and play on. Practice, practice, practice. Thank you very much.